Hey guys, so watch this video here for Wednesday, October 13th. I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. I've never finished a trading day without feeling like a schmuck, even if I had the best day of the year. Today's no exception. You want to hear my blunder today? I know that's why you tune in, is to hear the stupid things I do. KOSS, I heard the news. Let me switch to ones. I actually saw the news on Twitter first. Won a patent dispute with Apple or something, right? So it rips like this. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, no, I'm going to bid under 1650. I think I bid at 1640 something. And then it started to come down and I felt like, okay, maybe this news isn't so good. Pulled my bid. Here's what it did. That's not an errant tick. It actually went down to 1633. I'd have been underwater by like a dime for like a tenth of a second. And then it does that and halts up. And right now in after hours, it's trading at 20. And it was just no reason to pull my bid. It's the toughest occupation, even though it's a great occupation. You always have this, man, did I screw up, right? Because you see everything in real time, and then at the end of the day, you see everything after the fact, and it's blatantly obvious when you do something wrong, but you can't go back and fix it, right? Anyway, it's an annoying aspect of being a day trader. Anyway, SPY, another red day. It's going to bleed and lower after the gap up about 4 sessions ago. I'll give you a couple highlights from today. I forgot to do it. NRXP. I actually missed the big move. And then late in the day, I called a 5 buy zone here, and I also called it here. And I took a screenshot of this because I actually got my fill at 929, which I think was very close to the bottom of that. And you can see what it did after getting filled there. So that's a typical 5 buy zone pullback play, and still paid plenty after it had already made a huge move. So I love that setup. OCGN I also called over the high of day, which happened right there. Which the high of day was 843. So 844, probably 20, 25 cents risk, and ended up going up like a buck from there and closing strong. So there's a couple highlights from the day, but overall, I still just feel like a schmuck because I could have just made an absolute killing on costs and pulled a bid for no reason. So I know you tune into these videos just to hear me whine, so I do not want to disappoint you. What are we watching for tomorrow? NRXP, just talked about that one. Big volume, strong close. We're going to see if it gives any kind of setup tomorrow for a follow-through day. KOSS, I already mentioned that one. Right now it's at 2028 in after hours. They want a patent dispute with Apple, so I want to keep our eyes on that one. GWH, I had another blunder in this one, by the way. I made $300 when I probably should have made $3,000. So, but I'm not going to go into that. Anyway, strong day and closing well off its highs. But anything that moves like that, if you're a day trader, you better have it on a chart for a while. So I will. BBIG, don't love the daily, but it sort of broke a trend line today, had decent volume, fairly strong close. We'll see if it gives a follow-through day tomorrow. UUUU, or any other uranium play that you know of. Nice pop today, pretty strong volume, and could have a follow-through day. OCGN, I already talked about that one. Really nice breakout today, over 100 million shares traded. That's a pretty good-looking chart for a possible follow-through setup tomorrow. AREC, I like this trade. The pop, then a secondary pop, and now you're flagging. So you kind of on a daily making a little cup and handle here. So I like the looks of that one. PED, it's just holding up really well, especially I think they did an offering somewhere in here. So it's holding up really well, all things considered. I want to keep an eye on that one. CEI I had on Bounce Watch. Today, just another down day, no trigger, no trade, but it just stays on Bounce Watch. And lastly, VYGR goes on Bounce Watch. Had the big rip here, a couple days lower on declining volume. Pretty good setup for a bounce play. That's all I've got. We'll find other gappers in the pre-market and also in the early going, as we always do as a team. We will identify the really strong ones and then start looking at those buy zone pullback setups too. So there should be plenty to trade. I'm done babbling. I'll see you guys in the morning.